Yes. Tell me that she know the truth, Does she know about me and you? That's my song, girl. That's my song. Thank you so much for joining me on Unfiltered with Nayah, where we discuss everything hip hop, culture, politics, and the industry, and giving people a chance to know, probably didn't know, that we need to know. So introduce yourself to the world and let us know who you are.
I am Simone Talise. I am an R&B singer from Oakland, California, but I'm based out of Atlanta. And I make music for crazy bitches with a vengeance.
Okay, Oakland is the house. Are you a singer, a rapper, or how did you get started in the entertainment industry?
I'm a singer, but okay, I can rap, if I really wanted to, because when I was younger, I used to freestyle.
Okay.
On the playground. The first song that me and my brother wrote together was a rap.
Okay.
But I've been singing all my life. In terms of how I got in the industry, I moved to Atlanta, right before COVID, 2019. Mm-hmm. And then pretty much, I was just really, really consistent with promoting myself. I'm not a video person. I hate being on camera. I have proof. I would literally be... My mom had to drag me to those family photo shoots.
Me
But I was just it's a small price to pay, so I'm going to get over it. It's pretty much how I was just being really consistent. Started over on TikTok, and then tried the same thing on Instagram. And it worked.
And it's been working out. When it comes to creating music, where do you usually draw your inspiration from? Do you write your own songs? Do you have somebody help you? And what gets you in the mood to write these vintage songs?
So I write a lot of stuff when I'm mad. It doesn't even have to be at a dude necessarily. It's just when I'm mad, it's much better for the world if I just channel it into a song. I usually write by myself. I have been trying to be a little bit more collaborative lately because I've been a little bit bored with my creation process. I'm about to go back to working alone though.
Yeah, I know. It's just
yeah, it's more, I don't know. It's just it's more efficient that way, I guess. But my writing process is actually quite unique, I would say. I will free write before I write a song, so I could get acquainted with the beat. Yeah. I'll free write for 5 minutes and write down the scenery, what I'm hearing, the topics that come to mind.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, just a little weirdo. And then after that, I take that and I think of the concept, and I literally write the story out really before I even put a melody to it, because it's way easier for me to match a melody to words than it is for me to match words to a melody for some reason. Sometimes I can just freestyle. Does she know? I have to be in the mood. I'm not a freestyler. I have to be in the mood. But does she know? I was just so mad, and it just kind of came out of me when I heard the beat. So,
are these songs about anybody in particular, or they're just these are just for ladies when you're in the mood?
Are they written about?
Yeah. An ex or a friend, or
Does She Know was written about this guy I used to date when I was back in Oakland still. That song is it did come from a real place. Not necessarily every single toxic song I write though will not necessarily come from my life though. I pull a lot of inspo from my friends and their relationships, or just books I read. I love to read.
Did she ever find out?
Oh, she did.
Oh, okay. No, you got it. I'm but did she know?
She did. She did find out. She did find out. It's really one of those things where none of us knew about each other. So it was really all him and not even on her for real. So I don't really have no hard feelings against her. It's really just when I was writing it, it was more so about the guy.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Let them take accountability.
Right.
Okay. We don't cuss out the female.
You don't.
Social media played a huge part in breaking your record. How has social media helped you in pushing out new music? Do you think it helps a lot of breaking stars? Do you think it kind of hurts them?
For me, it's been very pivotal. A lot of artists starting out do not have like, you know, the most funds. Like, you don't have access to like a videographer and stuff like that. So for me and getting my song off the ground, I feel like that played a very important role. And a lot of people think Does She Know just came out, but I've been pushing it like consistently every day, sometimes 4 or 5 times a day, like making 4 or 5 posts for a year now. So shoving in people's faces till they saw it, because I had that much faith in it. It was such a great decision because with such a limited like marketing budget, it's gotten me in so many rooms. Like if I didn't push like myself on social media, I wouldn't even be recording like with Sony right now.
Now you just took my next question, because I was going to say I saw online that you made a recent stop to Sony Music Publishing. So can you tell us about that meeting that we were so excited to see you at?
It was such a great meeting, honestly. The girl that I'm working with there, her name is Kelsey. She's an A&R. She's super dope. When I met her, like we kind of just clicked instantly, and I knew like even like if music was off the table, like I could see me and her being like, you know, friends in real life for real.
That's good.
Yeah. I went there, I thought, you know, when I hear Sony Pub, I'm thinking, okay, they want me to be like a writer for like, you know, one of their artists or something, or like, you know, a bigger artist than me. And I get there, she's like, no, we want our writers to work with you. And I was like, oh, okay. I almost didn't take the meeting because I was like, I don't even want to be a writer for real. I'm so glad I did. It's such a great experience, and so many labels have hit me up. For some reason, like I just feel like there's a lot more industry people on Instagram versus TikTok for some reason, because I feel like that's when they started reaching out for real.
I hope that they land you something big so we can hear way more and we can see way more. But let's get into this lightning round. So this round, you only have 5 seconds to answer 6 questions off the top of your brain. You can't think about it. It's just got to be the first thing. So are you ready?
Don't get me canceled.
Are you ready? Well,
okay.
First one, I already know this, but you know, just for the fans, just for the tea. Are you single or taken?
Taken. Happily taken.
Do you have sneaky links?
No, I don't do that.
Which female artist is taking over 2024?
I can't.
You can't think about it.
I'm sorry. I mean, okay. Wait, I'm just.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over 2024. Okay. Yeah. Period. Yeah. Who is your industry crush?
My industry crush? I don't even know if I have one for real. I think Kaylani's super cute.
Okay, Kaylani.
I'm straight, but Kaylani is just cute.
Yes or no to one night stands?
No, way too territorial. It's not gonna work.
Yes or no to the 50-50 rule?
No.
No? Oh
no.
He's saying 100.
I don't even know what 50-50 means. Is that like specifically like money, or is that like just everything all around?
I guess money.
Okay, money. My boyfriend pays all the bills.
Period.
But I still wouldn't mind like pitching like, well, or like getting stuff for the house. So like if we're missing something and like it needs to be in the house, like I'll just go get it. Like,
oh, you have.
Yay! Okay. You tripped me up with that. Who's taking over 2024 question?
No industry one.
Right.
Is there anybody in the industry that you would love to work with in the future? Like it could be on movies, it could be anything. Like anybody that you see yourself like, I would love to work with them.
Brent Faiyaz, Party Next Door, Beyonce. I know it's reaching for the stars, but no, Beyonce.
Reach for the stars, girl.
For obvious reasons, Beyonce. Or Lotto. I can't forget Lotto. I love Lotto. Huge fan.
Those are some good choices, especially with your sound. I think you guys can make some dope hits.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for anybody that's looking up to you, that's inspiring to be in this industry, and what they should know coming from what you know so far?
Stand on business. Like I feel like you have to hold on to your vision for yourself so tight, because a lot of people will come around and tell you it's not good enough and try to change it, and it's something they've heard before and make you sound like everybody else. So I just feel like do what you want at all times. Put yourself in your own interest first at all times. Yeah. My advice to artists in terms of that would be like always focus on what you can do for yourself. Like don't even think about the labels later down the line. Don't even think about that, because I just feel like just focus on what you could personally do, because really the labels will come.
What is next for you? Do you have any new projects, any new singles, any tours coming up? And where can they find you on all social media and music platforms?
I do have a show coming up in Atlanta.
Okay.
On the 24th. I am working on an EP that I want to release in the summertime. And you can find me on everything under Simone Talise. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the streaming platforms, just Simone Talise.
Yes. Well, we're about to slide through to your show on the 24th. Everybody go follow her.
Please.
Download all her music. And thank you so much for joining
Thanks
me.
for having me.
Yes, I'm so excited. I like
this.
you. I was like, the songs, everything. No, I gotta support her. And I'm definitely gonna come support you.
Thank you. This was such a vibe. Thanks for having me.